Hello everyone, today in this video we'll fight against the utmost character of our world around us, and this time we will refer to one statement that goes as follows. This statement one says when one sees the things that cannot be improved, cannot be repaired, and it goes like beyond the repair. And now I see that not slowly but quite quickly European Union and especially its main engine Germany is becoming more and more non-functional, and in my opinion we are getting into the stage in which the German mechanism is beyond repair, because one can see what's happening. It's not only because the problems with resources a little bit more in the last months, but it's also a very deep problem of cultural of lack of the cultural integrity, lack of the social demographic developments. But we know that in case of Germany, Byzantine and Jewish civilizations that are dominating in Germany for many centuries according to his great classification, we see that in case of this country very often mechanism had always a lot of advantage over the organism. So even if the biology of Germany, like in recent 5 decades, was not so good because population was declining, and it's still declining thanks to immigration and good organization and technology, this mechanism was still effective, which was a misfortune for its eastern neighbors because and southern also countries located on the south from Germany, because thanks to this their economy was using and abusing the economies of the countries from these regions I mentioned, and actually sucking labor force from them, also from the Middle Eastern countries and Africa, and continuing its existence. But now the advantage of the mechanism over the German organism, that it's almost dead, but now the mechanism is slowly getting sick and cannot catch up with reality. So we see that this country seems to be disintegrating. We can see it by traveling, how their airports are not functional like in Frankfurt or Berlin, how the trains, German trains that were famous for many decades to be as punctual as possible, now they are coming late, and sometimes one needs to be happy when train comes at all, the train one was waiting for. And we see that this mechanism is also having more and more troubles because newcomers from more exotic countries completely do not integrate, because whom to integrate with if Germans actually abandon their own cultures and values 4 or 5 decades ago. So they are taking over the country, but they are not so well trained or prepared, or they do not work as hard as needed, so everything is collapsing. But in my opinion, and maybe it's very provocative what I will say now, but in my opinion, it's very good. Quicker it happens. I mean that the German mechanism collapses because organism already is giving away, the better for European nations around it is. So the quicker German mechanism collapses, the better for European nations it is, because then everyone will have to uh, take care of itself. Every country will have to take care of itself on its own, and some countries maybe will find an idea of regional collaboration that is concentrated around their local interests. And maybe as I'm dreaming and I was sharing this idea with you in one of my videos, maybe this union from Greece to Norway, but not like European Union, but economic collaboration union and military collaboration, nothing else, will work, and we will be able to counterbalance dying Western monsters of Germany and problematic Eastern monsters of Russia. So let's hope, but the conclusion of this video is like this: the quicker current Germany in its current form collapse, the better for European nations it is. All the best, have a nice day, bye.